Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. We are going to continue with the new format. We are going to touch on multiple topics in one video. And as always, the timestamps will be below. So if there's one topic you're dying to hear, make sure you skip ahead. But the longer you watch, the more you like the video, the more you share the video. It helps me get into the algorithm and it continues to help the channel grow. And I'm so thankful for you all. This is another reminder. All my members, make sure you DM me, reach out to me so you can get your free merch. The t-shirts are already en route to people who have reached out to me. You should have them in the next couple of days. I already got the tracking numbers. Also, if you're not a member, make sure that you sign up for me. It's not that expensive. You get access to all my live videos that are saved. You get access to DM me, ask me questions. You can get shout outs in the videos. There's a ton of things there for you to subscribe to that everyone else doesn't get. 10K subs is right around the corner, and I appreciate you guys for rocking with me for so long. And this is only going to continue to get bigger, and the content will just get better and better. So I won't hold you any longer. We're going to get into the topics that were listed in the title. So let's roll. Now we're going to switch gears a bit. We're going to talk about Cardi B first week sale projections, album sale projections. Now, congratulations to Cardi B on the release of her sophomore album, Am I the Drama? Now, from a pretty credible source, it's estimated that she's going to do between 125 to 150,000 sales first week. Now, let me just give you a little background on that number. I know we had WAP, I know we had Outside, I know we had Up, which are a bit older, and I think we're already platinum or close to it, which is why the album went platinum in like 2 hours. It was a crazy number because she included the old music. But those songs do not count towards first week sales. So let me just put that out there because a lot of people were wondering if it counts. It does not count towards first week. It does count towards total album sales. So that number should, be a little bit consistent as we move forward. But I will say, if this number holds and it's between 125 to 150, I think that is a bit disappointing. With all the work that Cardi did with physical sales, with bundles, with the rollout, with the radio stations, she's an A-list celebrity. She's a tier 1 rapper. When you think about female rappers, name 5, Cardi's in the 5. I'm not saying she's the best. I'm not saying she's top 5. I'm saying who she is as an artist and as a personality. So if she's only doing 125 to 150, that's concerning. That should be concerning for the label. That should be concerning for her, especially because when I went online, people seemed to like the album. A lot of people championed it and said she delivered or even over delivered. So this is a bit low. I mean, I gave my projection in the video, my last video. You can check it out where I reviewed the album and the business behind it. I said between 150 to 200. I was really expecting the 200 number because of how much the label put into it. And this worries me because I'm worried if she's going to recoup. I mean, it's not my business how much money she makes and how much money she has, but I'm here to talk about it. So I wonder how much money was spent in all that production and all the writers, in all the rollout and the travel and the outfits and the videos. Cardi spent a bag. Atlantic spent a bag. So, I was expecting a bit better, but we'll see. Hopefully she does better than this. These are early numbers, early numbers. So listen, we'll see what happens when it comes to Cardi B in this. But I have a question. I want you guys to go in the comments and let me know here. What metric matters to you? Is it physical sales? Is it bundles? Is it streams? Because no matter what data points you throw out, people are going to have something to say. And I wonder, because to me, what matters the most are streams because you're choosing to listen to the song over and over. I know streams can be botted, but I believe that streams are a great indicator of what people want to hear. I also think that physical ticket sales to concerts are an indicator of how good an artist is. And the last thing I like to take into account are physical item sales. Did you choose to go buy a vinyl or a CD? Did you choose to download and pay for an album? That tells you what consumers want to hear. I don't think it's the radio because the radio, as we're going to talk about in a bit, can be manipulated. It can be. Because you don't choose what song comes on the radio. You go in your car, you turn it on, and whatever's playing is playing. So I think that tells us something. And this is going to tie into a tweet that I want to talk about from the founder of Audio Mac. And I don't know how to say his last name, but the first name is Brian. So let's see what he tweeted. Now, this original tweet was in response to Cardi B's fan page tweeting out that she has the fastest album ever to go platinum, surpassing Drake and Scorpion. Now, a Twitter user who goes by the name of Real Almighty said, this is a Make-A-Wish achievement. This is like Drake putting God's plan on Iceman. Now, he's basically saying Cardi B only went platinum so fast. I mean, this is just true, right? There's no doubt about it. She only went platinum that fast because she had singles on there that were over 5 years old. Now, she did make the achievement. There's no denying that. You cannot take it away. But this is why context matters. And this user's like, how are you giving credit for this when she has singles that are literally 5 years old? So they had sales dating back to 2020 that are counting now, which is why the album was able to catapult to that platinum achievement almost instantly. But those things don't count towards first week sales, which is why I said she's only projected to do between 125 and 150. Now, the founder of Audio Mac, who is actually very active on Twitter, which I appreciate. I learn a lot from the things he tweets. But he's like, well, Drake actually did do this. He literally did this. He put God's Plan on Scorpion. And people on Twitter were livid because they're saying, how can you compare what Drake did with God's Plan on Scorpion, which came out 5 months later, to what Cardi B did when she included WAP, which came out 5 years ago? 5 years and 5 months are not even close to the same amount of time period. It's totally acceptable. It happens all the time where an artist would have a single that they put on like an EP or a mixtape and they put that on the album as well within a year. But Drake did it in 5 months. Don't compare it to what Cardi did in 5 years. It's okay to say Cardi, she broke the record and that's it. Leave it at that. But don't bring Drake into it. And also, I know the original user did, but it just wasn't a good example. What him and Cardi did are two completely different things. So he took a lot of heat for that. But I will say he does tweet out some very insightful things and he gives you a lot to learn from because you're seeing a perspective from the business aspect and from the back end aspect of music. But people were in an uproar over Cardi and what she put on the album, the achievements that she hit, the sales that she hit. And this is going to be talked about. You're going to see a lot of fan bases going to war. The barbs are out. I think they did a blackout on this and they were being, very critical, and they're watching every number and comparing it to what Nicki has done and putting context behind it. And this is the thing about having strong fan bases. They're going to battle for you. So Cardi's fans and Nicki fans have been at it all weekend.